everybody, and welcome to the Lucky Angel in USA channel. My name is Captain Jack. I also go by Mr. Wright and Daddy Kano in the Philippines, so you can call me any one of those three. So speaking of the Philippines, I know they use a lot of pork in the Philippines, so we're going to make a pork dish, and it's going to be a pork chop Marsala. So it's going to have a little Philippine, a little Italian in it, and we'll get started now. I'm going to go over some of the ingredients real fast. Of course, we're going to start out with our olive oil. I already have some in the big 12-inch frying pan. We're going to use Marsala wine, cooking wine. Okay, we're going to have some capers, some Italian type of spice. We're going to put a little parsley in. We did some fresh garlic, and it looks like we got about a cup and a half, 2 cups of mushrooms that we're going to put it in halfway through its cooking stage because mushrooms cook real fast. And we have 2 cups of chopped onion. Also, we have Italian breadcrumbs, and of course, we have our 4 pork chops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little egg wash on the pork chops, and we're going to put it in the, we're just going to put a little egg wash on the pork chops. We're going to put it in our Italian breadcrumbs, push down nice and hard, get it coated really nice. Now, some people just use flour, coat it in flour. That's fine also. I like the breadcrumbs. It actually starts to thicken the gravy a little better too. We're going to place that in our pan. I'm going to do the next one here. And once again, you can use different types of pork. It doesn't have to necessarily be a pork chop. It can be, you know, from any part. Once again, we're heating up our oil. Okay, we're going to put our burner on high for a few minutes to get these golden brown on each side. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to get them nice and golden brown. Okay, so our pork chops are starting to brown up here. You can see they're getting golden brown. Okay, we're going to put some of our Italian spices in. This is parsley. This is some Italian spices. We're going to put our capers in. As far as the capers, I just put them right on top. Get that going like that. Okay, the other side is browning real nice. So now, what we want to do, we want to add our garlic. Our fresh garlic. We're going to put some of our onions. Now the onions you can finely chop, or you can actually have them whole if you want like this, and put them in however you want. Okay, now the other side is browned up pretty good. Can't go wrong with a lot of onions. Okay, so our next step is we're going to hit it with the wine. We're going to pour the wine right over the pork chop. And this is about a cup or so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this down to simmer, or low, and we're going to cover this for half an hour to 45 minutes. What we're going to do is halfway through, in about 15-20 minutes, we're going to add our mushrooms. Okay, one other thing I like to add, and can't go wrong with butter. I put some butter in on top of each one. Okay, and this is going to give it more of a delicious taste. We've been cooking for a while, about 20 minutes, and let's take a look at it. Oh, it looks so good. Look at the gravy, how beautiful it is. The smell from the onions, garlic, just delicious. So we're going to put our our mushrooms in now. And I'm just using white mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you want, nothing special. Like I say, mushrooms cook very fast, and this is why I put it halfway through the cooking process. We got plenty of mushrooms. This way they won't be limp or soft. They'll be nice and firm and hard. You don't want hard, right? Okay. Okay, we're going to let it cook a little longer, probably another 15 minutes, and she should be done. Okay, it looks like we're all set here. Look at the beautiful gravy. We put the gravy on our mashed potatoes. This one's for you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Of course. This one. This one is mine.
Okay.
Okay, here we go for the taste test.
Okay. Hot.
Mm.
Yummy. Let's eat. Very good again.
Did we tell them about the tomatoes? What we have for a side vegetable is just some young tomatoes with balsamic glaze on it.